Bruno is key to United. Oga.
I don't even know if he's a Chelsea fan.
Divine
City beat them with second 11.
Divine says Spain supposed to sack Luis Enrique. Why that? Quickly, Mojos.
No, whatever that is happening in Spain is not the fault of Luis Enrique. It's based on what they have available. You can't
get striker.
Let me say something. You have 1,000 in your hand. You're going to market. You're going to price meat for 10,000. Is they mad? No, look at what is happening in football right now.
I see Spain.
This is the first time we have Brazil big team, even pick many players from Premier League. They don't do that. These are the players that are available. If not, who will carry Richarlison into World Cup?
But who do you have?
No, that's what I'm saying.
You have. You play. You use what you have. So people are forgetting the fact that the La Liga we are watching is now dominated mostly by foreigners.
It wasn't that.
There are many foreigners.
It wasn't like before. It wasn't like before. It wasn't like before.
Yeah, the era of Gerard Piqué them and the Calabria them.
That was the last.
Yes. And it paid off.
Okay, look at the Spanish squad that went to the World Cup. They have the likes of Nico Williams. They have Ansu Fati. How many matches has Ansu Fati played? What has he played?
So if you refuse to take Ansu Fati, who are you taking?
That's what I'm saying. They have
don't pick Gavi. Who
making do of the available.
Spain.
When the desirables not available, make do with the available.
If you check their games, Spain they play the football, but Nadia he end to score.
Okay, who is scoring? Morata, right?
Now serious.
The striker na Morata.
If not to
imagine Morata in Brazilian squad.
No, see.
Imagine Morata in Brazil.
See what I'm saying? If you check this,
then go even call and say.
See, if you check the Spanish team that went to the World Cup, there are so many players that they are just average players. It wasn't like that before.
But
Morata going to the World Cup.
See, those guys you are calling average. You can only call them average if you compare them with the Brazilian squad or French squad. But in Spain, they are valuable. You can't call them average. They are the best.
So someone was talking about sacking Luis Enrique. I said, there's no need calling for a set because why he made do with what he had.
Okay, Mojos take this last comment beg because
my opinion.
Don't they go so that. Okay, but Henry, everybody knows say Webb is a Manchester United ref.
Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord.
All right, and Godfrey, Danny. I know who are when Godfrey day and now they call him Danny. Okay, so quickly results. EPL traditional club with legends and trophies is building himself with Newcastle and showing himself to the world. Okay, and we'll just go and Henry, Sadio Mane. As in finally, I say I be they cry. Say
sorry,
you know.
I think Sadio Mane going to World Cup is down to one thing: legendary status.
I think so as well.
Legendary status.
I think so too.
Because you remember there was a time I forgot that player that was included in their national team squad. They said he's going there, to talk to the dressing room. Okay, like remember when Man U signed Barca Schweinsteiger? He happens to be the first German to play Manchester United. Now they said Manchester United, we are looking for a World Cup winner to unveil Adidas kit then, and there was no leader in the dressing room to talk to players. So Basti came.
And you will destroy his career.
To be that his career was done already. So I think that is something we are saying here. Imagine a man that, to me, Sadio Mane played 4 finals last season.
Yeah.
Champions League final, Carling Cup final, FA Cup final, and Premier League final,
including their
and he played Nations Cup
finals. Yeah.
To final, he won it. He played World Cup qualifier to the last day. He stopped Mohamed Salah from going to World Cup. So this guy is suffering fatigue, and if they force him to start games in Qatar, he will come back with another big injury.
I think.
No, but the issue is that. But the issue is that apart from being workaholic, the issue is that the Senegalese national team cannot
do without him.
It's just like Nigeria having Victor Osimhen going to the World Cup. Even if Victor Osimhen will miss the first 2 matches in the World Cup, they want to take him so we believe we can qualify.
Yeah, true.
So there's nothing Senegal would have done.
Do you think Ronaldo in England will go to World Cup? But the legendary status surrounding him in Portugal is taking him to World Cup. A man who has less than 2 goals in Premier League with 12.
No, but apart from that, in the national team, Ronaldo is doing well, better than what he's doing in his club. That's the truth.
Guy, see, for you to be picked in World Cup squad, your performance in your club counts. And I am telling you, in a country with surplus, so many players, at their best, Ronaldo won't go.
The only player away in performance for a club, no, they count. It's only one person.
Now, talk now.
Juru, nah.
No, but Juru has been hitting. No, he has been doing well in his club.
I don't need to score goals.
So the only reason why
to me, Giroud just did like Jesus. You don't need to really score goal, but he inputs for the team.
I am a Giroud fan. You know why?
My brother.
You know why?
Oh,
Modern football fans, including our viewers now, have narrowed football down to goal scoring.
Yeah.
And I keep telling people that there is more to football than goal scoring. After Arsenal Chelsea, I ask people, can you on your own tell me? Can you tell me why Gabriel Jesus will be playing games week in, week out,
not scoring goals?
A top 9 with number 9 at the back of his jersey, not getting goals, but keep starting games.
Firmino.
So there is what a manager is seeing. I don't see Liverpool doing without Firmino. Until Klopp leave that team, Klopp will always, worst case scenario, he will keep him on the bench.
Okay.
He will be on the bench. To Klopp, there is what this man will do for me that Darwin Núñez cannot do for me.
It's true.
When Benzema is not scoring, he's working.
True.
So when he's not even in the team, you see Madrid is struggling. But he can play. Madrid will win 4. He won't score. Do not go to World Cup, play till the final day. He didn't score a goal. The champ is still going to him with him again.
Hold up, play. Now they only do for them.
And he did it very, very
Hold
well.
up, play.
Very well.
So like when you talk about players that score goals, like I then said, who did the dirty work? Look at Manchester United on Sunday without Bruno Fernandes. I've been angry with him before that game. You know, and I was like, let me see how Manchester United will react in the absence of Bruno Fernandes. And they showed.
He should.
His absence plus the wrong selection my manager made showed. Now, yesterday he was there. He roboted that midfield.
No, but the issue is that from what has actually happened, the deed has happened, it will take 2 years to correct it. This wrong timing for this World Cup. Because after the World Cup, they will go back to league.
Almost immediately.
Immediately. After they are done with the league, they will now go back again to preseason. So it will take like 2 years for this calendar to change. Remember what happened in Nations Cup? Where Nations Cup were held 2013. It wasn't supposed to be so.
Yeah.
And Africa is now trying to see how they can adjust it. That is what will happen to football. Most of these players, they need rest. But you can't rest them in their various clubs. They mean so much to the clubs.
For you to make World Cup squad means you're a good player. You are indispensable in your team. So if there is one man to drop, it's not you.
No,
you can imagine Manchester United now saying because Bruno Fernandes came back from World Cup, you shouldn't start games. Imagine that United. Imagine Liverpool saying, okay, let me say Jordan Henderson.
Even for PSG had to Argentine team had to beg PSG for Messi. So that's why they started excluding him from some matches.
This weekend.
No, let me ask you something. Was Howard Webb not a Man U fan?
You Nigerian says so.
Does he not blow against Arsenal, Man U, Chelsea, Man U?
I don't want to go into that. That's a Nigerian argument.
Let's forget about
no
that.
No
Howard Webb gave them nine league titles.
And they couldn't.
I don't know the card.
And you couldn't get one.
Okay, do you remember that one?
And there's
let me say something.
No referee from Messi side.
I've forgotten the coach that was supposed to play Man U. Was it Bournemouth or something? And the coach came out to say that if Man U did not win the league, is unjust, and he was supposed to be the person to stop Man U from winning league. The man came up to say if Man U did not win the league, that is unjust. And he's the one to stop Man U. He's supposed to stop Man U from winning the league. What madness is that? And they lost and gave Man U the title.
Okay,